6:42 is the time right now. School is out for the summer. And while that may be a big relief for many kids, it can mean another financial burden for the parents as they juggle childcare. In today's Where's the Money, we're looking at how much parents are spending and how you can save on those summer costs. Year-round childcare cost in the last 5 years has gone up 29%. That's according to a recent survey from Child Care Aware of America. Last year, the average price for childcare was more than $13,000.
Parents are having to juggle their kids being out of school, and now they're not in just after school care. They're needing care all day long.
And summers can be particularly expensive for parents. Beth Klongpabel works at Savings.com. She also is a mom and knows firsthand how challenging the summer months can be.
It takes a lot of planning, and if you can do that in advance, then it's really helpful.
Savings.com recently found childcare costs increased over 300% in the summer months for a typical family.
These parents told us that they set aside all year long, so a little bit out of every check goes toward those increased expenses in the summer.
But there are a few ways parents can save. First, lean on family and friends for help. Many summer camps also offer scholarships, and some public libraries offer free drop-off programs. Finally, check out the programs at your local YMCA. If you're looking for free activities to do with your kids, many public parks have free splash pads, and some museums also offer free days.
Kind of plan around, these are the free events that we're going to load our summer up with, and we're going to have a great time, but it's not going to break the bank.
And if you're looking to do a family trip, Savings.com says hotels and airfare tend to be cheaper towards the end of August. All right, in fact, according to travelandleisure.com, the week of August 25th is looking like the cheapest week to fly in 2025. Of course, that's when everybody's getting ready to go back to school and go back to their regular life after a summer.
You know, what's interesting is we used to routinely, we go down to South Carolina every summer. We used to do routinely that trip in August, but because of climate change and all the storms, you know, we started going earlier, which is even more expensive. And I was just looking it up. LendingTree says, you know, this LendingTree site, that the average cost to raise a child to 18 these days is $300,000. And we have 3 kids a piece. So, man.
Well, I'm cutting lots of corners, so I'm not going to get to 300
I
each.
clearly am too.
And the other thing you and I both shared is that, well, when my kids were younger, like from the time they were all out, they spent the entire summer with their grandparents.
Oh, yeah, I did the same, and I loved every minute of it. So from your kids, let me just say thank you. Because Granny and Grandpa's house is much better than Mom and Dad.
And we're talking about saving money. When I was younger, I used to spend a lot of time with my grandparents as well, so there was no child care. You just go over there and save that money. So,
good old days.
Yeah, so that's another good tip for you. All right.